I said howdy. She said hi. So it's 11:30, and I'm supposed to be live on Instagram at noon. So this is gonna be quick. This is gonna be quick, dirty, and effective. Yet effective, right? It's gonna be effective. So uh, I promised to tell you in the caption, right? Probably the most important beauty tip for over 40. And I know I've shared this several times throughout 2021, yet in these beauty groups, particularly those over 50, I see things and it's like, Tamara, you need to scream this louder. You need to scream this louder. So I am actually still popping my collagen. I got collagen here in this cup because that's what I used this time, is this one. I love this one because you hear that? That's ice. And I can put ice in there and it lasts for a really long time and keeps things cold. So unflavored collagen is my favorite. And if you know me, you know that I sleep with water bedside. They say that's why a lot of heart attacks happen, is your organs are dehydrated in the morning. So I drink water throughout the night and then before I go to bed and when I wake up. And I put some collagen in there last night so that I could take my butt to sleep, because it was after midnight and it's like, you ain't sleep. And I just realized I missed the tip of my nose with my mask. So yeah, so in case you were wondering, because I know I haven't talked about it in a while, I am still, in fact, popping my collagen. That's my new thing. That's what I call it now. Popping my collagen, even though it's not a pill. But it just, yeah, I just like it. Popping my collagen, so that's what I say. Okay, so let's talk about this beauty tip, because, you know, I got a birthday coming. I got a birthday coming next month. I'm not quite 50 yet, but I'm closer than I've ever been in my life. I'm pretty close, right? Pretty close, right? By the way, your girl has lived a great life. I ain't going nowhere anytime soon, but yeah. So, you know, approaching 50, right? And so I have noticed some things change in recent years, and you know, not as bad as some others though. Some people say that I look much younger than my age. It's so funny. There's this one before and after that's like a 7-year span, and literally it looks like I'm aging backwards. But the before really didn't look that bad until you put the after next to it. So that's kind of crazy. Plus, you know, there's some other stuff going on. But anyway, so yeah, I've noticed some things changing. I've noticed some things are different. And if you are in the age bracket that I am, and you know, if you've done things like smoke, anything, you know, all that impacts your skin, right? Excessive alcohol, you know, there was a time when I lived for the weekend too, so I ain't judging nobody. And so things change, and regardless, even if you live a very pure life, things like stress will get you, and just, I mean, it's just a fact of life, right? So some people will say that I look younger than I am. I'll be completely honest with you. My own perspective is that I look my age. I really think I look my age. I just look better. Not better. I look like I've preserved better than some other people my age, and I will say that, right? I mean, that's just a fact. Not everybody preserves as well, right? You know, part of that's DNA, and part of it is great clinical grade skincare products. So I say all that to say that I am not one that's gonna like shame anybody for like fillers and surgeries and that, because at some point I see those in my future, very much so. I, you know, definitely like under the eye, maybe some Botox and that. I need to slim down a little bit first, and then, you know, get things like nipped and tucked and put back in place. I ain't got no shame in my game on that. My thing though has always been to delay that for as long as I can. Okay, I might end up delaying it, that it might not even be healthy for me to go under the knife, and that's cool. Just give me some injections, you know what I mean? And I'll be good with that. So here's the thing, like, if that's what you do, again, no judgment for me. If you really focus on the skincare, of course, no judgment for me, because that's the route I choose to take at this time. And here's what I'm gonna say though: you cannot only take care of the face, okay, is not just the face. The neck, the chest will tell the truth on you really, really quickly, okay? And so I see some of these pictures in these over 50 groups, and I see some of these ladies, and you can tell the face is very beautifully preserved, very well kept, very well taken care of. And then that chest be like, no, girl, you're really like 80 and you're like 55, right? And so I'm just saying, I've always been about, like, you know, like, people will be like, foundation, this and that, and I was like, no, you gotta understand, I love to show my chest, and the chest, that's the color of the chest, and the face actually got different colors in it, and so I like to bring balance, right? I'm like feng shui, like the feng shui of skincare, the feng shui of beauty, right? And so, you know, if your face looks 10 years younger, looks well preserved, but your chest is looking 15, 20 years older, you might like that. You might be cool with that. That's just not for me though. So here's what I do. Here is what I do. Okay? I use all of my skincares on my neck and my chest, and you know, you move things and massage them so that they defy gravity longer. And this product in particular right here, I mean, it's like all over there, like, because we're going to really hydrate it. We're really going to, you know, detox it and make it look good. Make it look tight. Because, you know, I got some of that tech neck going on from being in the bed with the laptop like this and neck. Now, see that? Right? And so that causes lines. And I've noticed by using this mask that looks a lot better. So, here's what I'm saying to you ladies. Here's what I'm saying. If you are in your 40s, in your 50s, number one, skincare, all of it, on the regular and consistent daily, twice a day, okay? That includes, particularly down here, if you got things like tech neck, photo aging, starting to look like a turkey, starting to look, you know, what they call that, turkey neck. I heard somebody call it turkey neck. Like, you want to use the firming serum, because the firming serum has malachite in it, and it's got all these things that are not only going to detox, but they're also going to firm and tighten and lift. Like the Zoe report, this is not me, this is not the company, the Zoe report called malachite the Botox of crystals, and malachite is one of the superstar active ingredients in our serum, right? And our serum has a whole lot of actives in there. I haven't done count, but I know it's at least 4 or 5, at least, okay? And the mask, I know the mask for sure has 19 actives in there. It's got 19 actives in there. I'm pulling it up on the website so that I can tell you about the active ingredients in here, because if you think about the number of active ingredients that are in here and the fact that this is only $64 retail, plus if you're a new customer, you can get it for 20% off. If you are a Passport Perks VIP loyal customer, that's 10%, and you can actually combine the two of those. But today only, you can get started with this for free with a $100 order, and the Cleanse Renew Duo and some towels will definitely get you there. Okay, so it's got 19 actives. Let's talk about these 19 active ingredients. And I gotta move quickly. I got a boogie because I gotta get this off, and I gotta get over to Instagram and do my marketing live over there. Okay, so it's got the Brazilian kaolin clay, which is gonna, the website says revitalize, leaving it soft and luminous. Here's what it does though. It is great for oily skin. Kaolin clay is great for oily skin because it's gonna balance the skin and pull out those excessive oils. That's what I really want you to know about the kaolin clay, right? It also can give like a more mattifying effect. It's great if you have oily skin to do this before makeup if you have oily skin, because it's going to really mattify and pull out excessive oils in the skin. So it's got the bentonite clay, which is going to be a great detoxer, and it's gonna again draw out excessive oil, impurities from the skin and pores, and it is great for acne prone skin. So there's 3 clays. This is the third one. Argilla clay works with the kaolin and bentonite to enhance blood circulation, which is why I have it over my top lip, because you know I always complain about my top lip being a little deflated and uneven, and I noticed right away, because I accidentally, y'all know I'm clumsy and kind of messy, so I noticed the first time I used this, I had accidentally got some on my lip, and it's like, wow, my lips look like I really just been to the med spa and got fillers without the needle, because I don't like needles, and I'm also cheap, so I don't want to pay for injections when I can just put a little bit of the clay mask on my top lip. So that's what I do. Okay, so that's the Argilla clay. You can feel it. It helps the blood circulate, and circulation is good. That is a sign of life. You feel me? It's a sign of life for blood to be circulating, because if blood isn't circulating, you're what? You're dead, right? And if the blood isn't circulating as well, you might not look as alive. You might look more unalive, and we don't want that. We want you to look alive, okay? And vitamins B3 and B12, I mean vitamins, of course, vitamins are great for the skin, right? Support the outer surface of your skin, balances oil production. Again, my oily skin folks, I know who y'all are. I know you. I know who y'all are, right? My oily skin folks, okay? Supports the outer surface of the skin, balances oil production, and makes pores appear smaller. That's why on some of those videos y'all think I'm filtered, and I promise you I'm not. It's when you got good, healthy, hydrated, vibrant skin, it reflects light in such a way that you actually look filtered without being filtered. Okay? All right, let's move on. Okay? For improved skin texture. This is my favorite ingredient in here. This is my absolute favorite ingredient in here. When I heard that this ingredient was in this mask, I was like, girl, you are getting that mask, and that is going to be one of your favorite products. It is, because you love this ingredient. This ingredient is actually one that is, I believe it's synthetic, and I know the best skincare people in the world, like the Koreans and the people from Singapore and Malaysia and places like that, they really love this ingredient, and that is tranexamic acid. Why do I love tranexamic acid? Because myself, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but underneath this mask, I'm actually black. I'm African American, just in case you didn't know that. And one of the things we often suffer from is something called hyperpigmentation, where there's excessive melanin buildup in certain areas of the skin. Sometimes you'll see it as a wound is healing, and sometimes it just happens. And so I got some along here. I don't really put it under the eyes, but around the mouth, and around the mouth has improved dramatically since using this mask. So the tranexamic acid fades discoloration, right? So you get a brighter appearance to the skin, and that's why I love that it's in here. So it also is going to reduce the appearance of acne scars, as I said, because of that. And it pairs beautifully with other brightening hero ingredients like vitamin C, okay? And then it's got the Pracaxi oil, nourishment from Brazilian trees found in the Amazon, works to protect and moisturize your skin. Baobab oil is in everything. Bellamy is the superstar ingredient. And I ain't even going to lie. And for a while there, I was like, well, damn, can we come up with something besides baobab oil? I feel like this shit is getting overplayed. Like, why baobab oil? But the more I learn about baobab oil, the more I'm glad it's in everything, okay? So it's rich in vitamins A, D, and E, and omega fatty acids, which are going to be really good to support strong skin. And it's known as an excellent moisturizer, but it's got a high viscosity. So what that means is that it is very slick. It's very viscous, and it's not oily. It's not a heavy oil. It's a very, very light oil. Hey girl, hey. All right. And so it's sought after for its potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits. So check this out. There are days when, like today, I'm a little more on puff. I'm a little more inflamed, and so that's why I love having baobab oil everything, because it helps bring it down, and that's when I can get y'all them sleek selfies with the contouring, and I look all like, ooh, did she lose like 20 pounds? No, she just know how to contour, and she used good skincare. That's what Okay, and then it's got olive oil. In case you didn't know, olive oil is the oil that is most like sebum, the natural oils that are necessary. We do not want skin that is completely lacking oil, because then you look like a really dry desert, and you don't want to look that way. No more than you want to look unalive, right? So it's good that olive oil is in here because it contains fat soluble vitamins A, D, and E. So you heard vitamin A, D, and E not once but twice, and K, which actually helps the body absorb D on the inside, K3 on the inside, which has antibacterial. So again, my acne prone skin people, when you hear skincare is antibacterial, that is good for acne prone skin, because one of the things that causes acne is bacteria. Okay. And moisturizing effects for normal to dry skin. Sodium hyaluronate. So just to go back to that real quick, a lot of people think when you got oily skin you want absolutely no moisturizer, no oil. That is wrong thinking, because again, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm just a product expert, okay? And so that makes me really learn ingredients, and I become an ingredient expert, okay? But I am not an esthetician. You still need to talk to your SD and your SD bestie and your doctor, okay? So check this out. So oily skin is really dry skin, and the body is overproducing the sebum to compensate it, because the skin is just out of balance. And then when you don't use the moisturizer, things like that, you just make it worse, so you end up making your skin oilier. But okay, so we talked about that. All right, sodium hyaluronate. Y'all know that's one of my favorite ingredients. I love it, I love it, I love it, right? Why? Because it carries a thousand times its weight in water. So it helps hydration. It's a humectant. It pulls the water in and takes it to the deeper layers of the skin. And this one in particular, sodium hyaluronate, actually has a lower molecular weight than regular hyaluronic acid. So that makes it small enough to penetrate the top layer of skin, which again allows you to hydrate from underneath the skin layers to plump, volumize, and moisturize the skin, so you look good for your age. Okay, because we always talk about looking younger, and I like I told you, I think I look good for my age. I don't think I look in my 20s like some of y'all be saying. I don't see it. I appreciate it. Keep saying it. It pumps me up. But I mean, my own perspective, I just look good for my age, to be honest with you. Okay, so apple fruit extract. High antioxidants, ideal for smoothing the skin. So remember when I talked about, y'all think I'll be using filters, and it's evident when I use a filter to me, because I know what filters I use. Like when you see the lines and it looks like an antique video, that's the filter. But other than that, that is light reflecting, and when your skin is smooth, the light is going to reflect in an even way, and that's where that filter look comes from. That might be more information than you care to know, but I'm just breaking it down for you, because that's just what I do, okay? So, orange fruit extract, rich source of vitamin E. Remember your grandma used to tell you to use vitamin E on your face? Yeah. So, rich vitamin E boosting antioxidants that work to target the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, gentle astringent, I love astringents, to help relieve acne-prone skin. Vitamin C and lemon fruit extract. We're moving fast because I gotta go. Works to improve skin tone and problematic hyperpigmentation. Remember we talked about that, right? Some of us, the forehead, right? So, works to improve skin tone, problematic hyperpigmentation, to help brighten the complexion and fight the appearance of dark spots. That fall stash a lot of us have with the darker skin tones, that fall stash, it will help. My girl Vera will tell you too. Rose flower oil. In addition to lending its soft rose water spa scent to our formula, this oil helps soothe the skin, unclog pores, and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And I just been alerted, so I got 10 minutes to get this off of my face. I might have to do it on camera. Green tea extract, unclog pores, reduce inflammation again, and combat acne. Are you hearing? Are you getting this here? Are you understanding? Acne prone, oily, normal to dry, 19 actives, what all this can do for you. Sugarcane, alpha hydroxy acids, which is going to give you some exfoliation, and antioxidant. I cannot pronounce this, so if you know how to pronounce this and I get it wrong, just know that sometimes I get it wrong. Cagellia africana, I can say africana, fruit extract. Clarify. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's skin clarity. Think like diamonds. Clarity is one of the C's, right? Clarify. Brighten and tighten. Brighten tight. Brighten tight. And firm the skin. And that's why we do the neck and the chest. Ladies in our 40s and 50s. The face, neck, and chest. Face, neck, and chest. Like head, shoulders, knees. Is it head, shoulders, knees, and toes? Knees and toes. Yeah. So we're going to say face, neck, chest, knees, and toes. Okay. All right. Where were we? In addition, this extract is super calming for your skin, and caffeine helps to reduce inflammation. Tamira gets inflammation. And puffiness tightens and energizes the skin. That circulation boosting stuff too really makes your skin like dance and say, "'Cause I'm happy." Okay, so here's the deal, because I gotta go. Okay, free today with $100 or more order. Here's what I want you to do. If you've been watching and you have not yet ordered the Cleanse and Renew Duo, today is the day to do it, because it is the cleanser, it is the moisturizer, it is the basic two-step routine. Because what we could do is I could say, DM me and we could do a consultation, and 9.9999999 times out of 10, you need a good cleanser and you need a good moisturizer. Before we get to, I got acne and blah, 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 and around the world and I, you need the basic two steps. And you need the basic two steps, not just the basic two steps, but the clinical grade best basic two steps that everybody needs, which is cleanser and moisturizer. And then you need to protect. I ain't got you on the protection, but I can just tell you where to go to get some protection. And we're not talking about, that aisle at Walgreens. We're talking about the other aisle at Walgreens, some sunscreen, right? So you need those two steps, right? Before you go anywhere with my skincare, I got to make sure we're building on a great foundation, okay? And a lot of the issues that you have and you think you need highly specialized stuff for really could be solved with the right basic two steps. And I got you, girl. I got you, right? And don't worry. Don't worry about is it a sample or any of that, because you get a full-size sample for 45 days, risk-free. You get the full size, I didn't bring it out, but you've seen it, the cleanser and the moisturizer, right? And get you the bamboo washcloths, because that cleanser is very gentle and you want to keep being gentle with your skin with the bamboo washcloths, which are also antibacterial, antimicrobial, so they don't get all stinky and full of bacteria and nasty stuff, right? And this mask is really making my teeth yellow and I don't like that, so I need to put on a nice blue-red lipstick. But anyway, so you need those two steps. So you can get those, and you get the pack of towels, and then you get 20% off as a first-time new customer when you sign up for text, and then you're going to put it on auto-replenishment for either 60, I prefer you do it for 60 rather than 90, because I don't want you to run out of this. You don't want to run out of it, because you will, if you think it doesn't work, when you run out of it, you will soon realize that it does work, because you're going to feel the difference. Clients tell me all the time. So you're going to put it on a 60-day auto replenishment. So that's going to get you 20%. Then you're going to take out another 10%. That's going to give you 30%. And you're still going to be over $100. That's the second reason you're adding those towels, to make sure your subtotal is still over $100. And my dear, you're going to get this, okay? If the two of those and this doesn't make your skin feel like, you know what I'm talking about, after 45 days, within 45 days, I would say around 35 day mark, you should be able to really, really feel good about it. Then that's when you can reach out to me and we can talk about what not a single customer has done. And I have over 100 of them since February of 2020. Not a single customer has returned it. You might be the one, but you ain't. You ain't, because it's good. It's that good. I gotta go now. So I will talk to y'all later. Let me know, and I will get you what you need. I gotta get this off. I gotta hop on over to Instagram, to the Instagrams, and Cleanse and Renew Duo, and you get the free mask and the brush. Did I mention the brush was free? So it's an $83 value, right? So you're gonna spend just a little over $100, and you're gonna get $83 in value, and your skin, girl, next summer, your glow gonna show up before you do. Your glow will mark. They will be like, who is that? She must be getting that skincare from Tamira.